Hello everyone, welcome to this webinar. We've still got a few people signing in here today, so as I'm just going to get started here because I've got a few, just a few notes and stuff, but we do have people still logging in. I can see them clicking in right now. So we'll start with the introductions. On behalf of Urban Expositions, welcome to this marketing webinar. My name is Kat and I'm one of your customer service representatives at Segmark Solutions. We're here today to tell you about the free show marketing program brought to you by Urban Expositions. First, we have a few housekeeping notes. I want to let you know that we are going to record today's webinar, and there will be a link that will be posted to the Exhibitor portion of the show's website. If you're having any difficulty hearing us today and are listening through your computer, please check to see that your speaker volume is turned up. If you're still having any problems hearing us through your computer, please consider dialing in through the conference call line, and that dial-in information was included in the link sent to you as confirmation for today's webinar. Please feel free to ask questions throughout the webinar using the questions box located to the right side of your screen in the control panel. We'll respond to questions throughout the presentation, and we've also designated some time for questions at the end of the webinar if needed. With us today, we have Joe Watson of Segmark Solutions, who will provide us with an explanation of the types of promotional invitations and walk us through the steps in how to order them and how to use them. But before I turn things over to Joe, let me just give you a quick overview of this Exhibitor Invitation Program. Western Foodservice and Hospitality Expo Customer Invitation Program is accessed through an online exhibitor marketing portal. And this is a free marketing opportunity that is provided to all of our exhibitors. While we already do an extensive amount of attendee marketing, this Exhibitor Invitation Program is an excellent way to ensure that the customers and prospects that you know receive an invitation from you to attend the show. This is a really great way to market and promote your business, including your location and booth number at the show. By ordering your free customized invitations through this portal, you can also give your customers and prospects free exhibit hall admission, saving them the $65 on-site registration fee. This savings is only open to the trade, and no one under the age of 18 is admitted. There are two online components to this program: free customized web banners and customized email invitations. There are three size options for the customized web banners, and you're more than welcome to order all three. For the email invitation, you also have several options which Joe will cover, and both of these components are free for you to use. They're very easy to order, and the process is extremely user-friendly. So now I'd like to introduce Joe, who will begin with customized web banners and walk us through the program. Thanks, Joe.
Great. Thanks, Kat. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today. The webinar should run about 20 minutes, maybe a few more minutes. As Kat said, we are going to field questions, and we will not end the webinar until all questions are asked. Just before I get started here, I just want to show a little quote at the bottom of the page. This was just in a recent issue of Exhibitor magazines. 91% of exhibiting companies who use pre-show invitations reported their efforts to meet or exceed initial expectations, helping them drive booth traffic and generate sales leads. So again, that's why this, one of the reasons why this this whole program is so important. And again, I must stress that this is absolutely free for you to use. There is no charge. You're going to be able, as we move through the webinar, you'll see how we have 3 different web banners, different email templates. You can deploy as many as you would like. If you would like us to deploy, we can do that for you on your behalf. We're totally hidden in the background. So, show management really encourages you to use this program, early and often. And again, I'm going to cover all of this in the webinar. So let's get started. What we're going to do today is we're going to go between the live ordering site, and that's what you're going to see when you log on. Everyone's been sent the link. So this is what you're going to be seeing. This is what we're calling the landing page. Once again, right here, by using this, your customers, your prospects, your guests, they will save $65 if they use the link in the email or if they use one of the web banners that you send them. So again, this is a huge savings for them, and it's a great opportunity for you to to invite your guests. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the web banners right now. In order to do that, you just simply scroll over it and we click on it. And there are 3 different web banners that are available. You can absolutely use all 3 of them. Each one of them is personalized with your booth number on it. As you can see, the first one here, that one is animating, so there's 2 or 3 frames to it, but one of the frames definitely has your booth number. Again, this is very important. We all know this is a busy show, and it helps drive booth traffic, to your booth. So we have 3 different sizes. The first one, and these are, the sizes are all in pixels. It's a 175 by 175. And, we're just giving you a couple of examples underneath here how they can be used. The 175, it's a square. It fits very nicely onto your company website. It also, would fit nicely into a newsletter. The next one is an email. We call it our email signature digital banner. It's 300 by 200. And that's a nice size for your email signature. Now I'm going to go over this a little further in the webinar, and I'm going to show you what you receive from us and how things need to be linked. And then lastly, we have the one for social media, and that's a 400 by 400, and again, that's for your Facebook page. Okay, we're just going to scroll down here. This is the ordering site. This one is very, very easy. It'll take you no time at all to place your orders. You would simply put a checkbox in any or all of the boxes. If you would like all 3, absolutely, you can have all 3. You just simply put a check into each box. Then you would go down, put in your booth number, then your contact information, and hit the submit form. And the contact information is really just your name, your company email, phone number. And we're requesting this in case we have any questions. We know who to contact either by phone or by email. Okay, so what we're going to do is just go back to the landing page. Again, in order to get to the web banners, you just simply click on the web banner. It will bring you to the page. Now what I want to do is show you what you will receive from us and how to use the web banners. Once again, here's all 3. Once you place your order, we will build the banners, put your booth numbers on there, and return them to you. You will receive an email that looks exactly like this. Here's the very important part right here. Each exhibitor has a unique code. So what you would have to do is wherever you place any one of the 3 banners, whether it's your Facebook page, an e-newsletter, your website, email signature, it has to be linked behind the scenes to this number. This is the actual link that is going to give your guests the free admission to the show and save them the $65. Okay, moving down, we just put together a sample website showing you how the banner potentially could look on your website. As you see, we placed it right here. And moving down, this is your email signature. So again, we've put together a mocked up email signature, placing the banner there. And instead of putting that, that very long link, which no one wants to look at, you could do something simply like click here. And that, as you can see when I hover over it, will bring you right to the registration page. And at the end, you will see code WB1. And that's what I was just explaining a little bit earlier. This code will change for each and every exhibitor. So we will be able to track before the show. If you would like to contact us, we'll be happy to reach out to show management, and they can give you a list of attendees that have registered either from your email or from any one of your 3 web banners that you order. So once again, it is very important when you do receive these web banners that you do link everything to this right here. That's very, very important. If you just place the banner itself, it will not link any place. And once again, for the email signature, you can make the banner hot, or you can just simply say clear, click here. It's entirely up to you.
And we just had a quick question in here. Everybody's email program is different. So some email programs will allow you to put an image in, so therefore you can drop this email signature image in, but some folks, their email programs don't allow them to put images in. So use the click here to register, use the text link, and take that same link and just hyperlink it to the click here text. So you have a text link, that'll take them also right over. And again, every email program is different. Some allow images, some don't. So use the text hyperlink if your email signature doesn't allow you to drop in an image.
Great, thanks, Kat. Moving down, again, this is just potentially a sample e-newsletter that you may have. And once again, we've just dropped the button in there, or the banner in there. And as you can see, when I hover over it, we all get the little hand, and it's bringing us directly to the registration page where your guests will have to fill out the form. But once they reach the end of the form, they will not be charged the $65. I'm going to mention a couple times throughout the webinar, this program is totally free. There is absolutely no charge for you to use this. Okay. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about the email templates. We have a couple of different templates available to you. So we're going to go back over to our landing page. And now it's time to order our emails. We simply click on it. And now it's going to bring us to the next page, which has, as you can see, 3 different templates on it. Okay, template number 1 allows you to upload 1 image. And again, that image can be your company logo. It can be a product shot, a shot of food. It's up to you what you use there. And you have quite a bit of room for some text. The second image, you have, as you can see, 2 images, and the layout's a little bit different. A little less room for text. This is one of the most popular templates over the past several years. And this one right here is, as you can see, you could put 3 different photos or images there. So for this demonstration, what we're going to do, since number 2 is very, very popular, we're going to use that one. And again, all of the templates work exactly the same way. Excuse me. So, I'm only going to go through one of them. We're not going to go through all 3, but all of them work exactly the same way. So, as you can see, I've just, chosen the middle one. And as we come down, your company name will appear here. It will be in color, just as you see it here, followed by your booth number, your website. That's some information that that will be information that you're going to be giving us, and we'll put into the HTML for you. And then you have 2 different headings. We call it heading 1, heading 2, and 2 paragraphs under each heading. You do not have to use both. Absolutely do not have to. If you have enough information and you would like to, you can certainly do that. If you only have enough information for heading 1 and paragraph 1, no worries. There's not going to be any ugly white space in there. We have spacers, and everything closes up very, very nicely. Okay, let's go down and let's just talk a little bit about how to place the order. First off, you would just put your company name right here as you would like it to appear. Over to the right, you will see, we always have some, we call it helpful information. and we're asking you to keep your company name to 45 characters or less. If you exceed the 45 characters, what will happen, we will have to reduce the point size. Otherwise, it will truncate. And again, that's just due to the parameters of the template. We've had very, very, very few exhibitors that have exceeded the 45 limit, but I just do want to let you know we have 2 options. We can truncate to the second line, or we'll just reduce the point size, and that's something we do for you. You absolutely do not have to worry about it. Next, give us your booth number, right here, followed by your website address, and we just need the www. We don't need HTTP. And heading 1, and then we have paragraph 1, paragraph 2, heading 2, and there's 2 paragraphs. If you look over here to the right, again, there's some helpful information. The second bullet point, we say, please limit your message text to 140 characters. You do not have to count characters. That is merely a suggestion on our part. As many of you know, we all receive many, many emails every single day, and less is more. So what I would suggest is keeping your copy a little shorter. If you have a lot that you would like to talk about, once again, you can use multiple templates. If you wanted to, after today's webinar, if you wanted to send out an email just as an early reminder to your guests, by all means, you can do that. You can choose any one of the 3 templates. And then in a week or 2, if you wanted to send out another message using a different template, maybe talking more about your products, you can do that. And then when you get very close to the show, you could even go in a 3rd time. Maybe you're going to have a show special or potentially a guest chef at your booth, and you want to bring attention to that. You can do that. This site will run right up to the show, actually through the first day of the show. So there's no real cutoff date. But again, as I said, show management does request, or offers to you that you can use the web banner or any one of the email templates, early and often. So when you come to here, you would just put your heading 1 here, and I'm just going to scroll up slowly for a minute. And again, what you see here is exactly what it's going to look like. Your headings will be in color, and then the paragraphs will be in black. So you would put in heading 1 here, 140 characters. Again, that's a suggestion only. You can use this text box. You can go to heading 2 and use, box 1 or 2, neither or both. If heading 1 is just a longer continuation, then simply you do not have to do anything with heading 2. You could leave that blank and just put some copy in there. At this point, you would now browse out to your computer and upload your JPEGs. We do ask that you upload a JPEG, and we're giving you a size of 250 by 200 in pixels. Please don't worry about resizing it. If you're having difficulties, we will be more than happy to do that for you. You will absolutely see a proof of everything. Even if we're sending it out for you, nothing will go out the door until we send you a proof to look at and review. And at that point, if you have any changes at all, you can reach out to us at our customer service number, which is right here. Or you can simply reply to our email, sending it. It will reply to orders@urbanexpoimitations.com. You can give us a brief description of what you would like changed, and we'll be more than happy to do that for you. If one of the changes, maybe there's one of the images you really didn't like, just send us a new image. We'll be happy to replace it for you and send you a new link. It makes no difference if you're changing copy or changing text. So in this case, you would browse out to your computer, upload the 2 different product shots or company logo, and that's really it. Again, we just request JPEGs. Next, we have opt-out email. That's going to appear at the, well, that's actually going to appear way down here in the copy. And that's just, someone within your company that manages your list. And if someone does want to opt out, they can do so. Now, if we deploy for you, first of all, it does go out on your behalf. We are totally hidden. The subject line would have your company name, invite you to Western Food Services and Hospitality Expo. And then let me just scroll down here a little bit. When you put the reply to email, that would be the from name. So once again, if we deploy on your behalf, it's coming, the email is coming from you. It's not coming from us. And more importantly, if we send it out for you and someone opts out of that particular email, it is not opting it out from your company list. It's only opting it out from us. So it is not going to disturb, your company list, at all. So in here you would put in the opt-out email address. Moving down, right here, if you would like us to deploy on your behalf, you would simply leave that little checkbox in the box. You browse out to your computer, send us an email list of only email addresses, no other information. If you do send us some other information, we just automatically remove it from the list. And then your deployment date or dates. Many exhibitors, they don't upload multiples, but what they do is they upload, one email, and they may give us 2 or 3 different dates to deploy on their behalf. And all you would have to do right here in this box would be to put those, that date or dates in there. Let's talk about if we deploy for you. If we deploy on your behalf, we are a third-party company. We absolutely do not, share lists with show management. We do not sell your list. If your company has a company non-disclosure you would like us to sign, by all means, you would just send that to us at this email address right here, orders@urbanexpoimitations.com, and we'll be more than happy to read it, sign it, scan it, and send it back to you. If your company does not have one, we have one that was prepared, by our attorneys, and again, we'll be more than happy to send that to you for your review and then sign that. Again, we send out hundreds and hundreds of emails, to various for various companies, and hundreds of thousands of emails themselves, and so we know how important the security of your list, your list are to each and every one of you, and we really hold that at the highest level. So we do not share with anyone. Okay, moving down, at the end here, you would just simply put in your name, your company name, your email, and your phone number. And again, this is for us. Potentially, we may have to reach out to you if if one of the images, maybe the resolution is far too low, or maybe it's very, very small, and if we, enlarge it to size, then if we enlarge it to size, maybe it's very pixelated. I see a couple of questions here that are coming in, so let's see if we can field them for you.
Yep, one of the questions here is in regards to the file format for the uploaded list. Joe said it's an Excel file, and all we need to have is in one column just the list of your emails. So just one column, your email list. We don't need to have the first name, last name, regular addresses, phone numbers. None of that has to come with it. Just the one column with the email addresses in it. And as Joe said, sometimes people just send us their list. We have to clean it up a little bit, but for the most part, an Excel file with the with just the one column.
Okay, thanks, Kat. And there's another question here that just came in, and there's a few others that are coming in, so Kat will handle those. But this one, someone has asked, can we purchase an attendee list? Yes, I believe we can. John, I'll be happy to reach out to show management for you, and someone will be in touch with you regarding, what lists, would be available for you to purchase. And, once that takes place, you can place your order. And then once you get the list, you just send us the list, and then we'll send it out on your behalf. Okay, Kat, there's a few other questions.
Yep, I have two that are very similar. One is, if I provide my email list to you, can you send out my Evite more than one time? Definitely. There is space. I think Joy just went through that. There's deployment dates. If you want to send your email out 2 or 3 times, just put the dates in. Like, if you wanted to send it out July 1st, just put 7/1, and then say you wanted to send it out again July 15th, put 7/1, 7/15, and then if you wanted to send it out a third time, that would be great. It's no problem to do that, and if we are sending it out for you, you can also if you have an uploaded list that you've given us the first time around and you update the list within the 2 weeks that you're going to send it out, you can also just email us at the orders@urbanexpoinvitations.com and give us an updated list. So that's not a problem.
Okay, actually, John, I have an answer for you. Andrea, the show marketing director, is online as well. Regarding your question about purchasing a list, yes, what you have to do is touch base with your sales representative to get the information on the selections that you need by job title, business type, etc. So, John, please just reach out to to your sales rep, and they will be able to help you out with your the list purchase. And then, as I said, once you have that, you can place an order. You can even place an order before you have the list, and then once you receive it, we'll be more than happy to deploy on your behalf. Okay, go ahead, Kat.
Yep. One of the other questions here is, can I submit more than one email for different products? Definitely. You can use the one template, the 2-image template, or the 3-image template, and you can send out as many as you want, change the templates up depending on what you want to promote, and you can certainly utilize any of the 3 templates more than one time. Feel free to, and we encourage that. We have a lot of folks that will use the one template just to spotlight one thing or an event that they're having, and then use one of the other 2 templates to promote a product and to promote themselves and where they're going to be at the site. Another question that I have here is, and I think Joe answered this, at the end of the order form for the Evite, there is the name, contact information. That is strictly for us on our end. If there's 9 times out of 10 when we have to contact you, it's because we've received an image that is probably just either too small or it's very pixelated, meaning that it's a bad image. So we might have to reach out to you and contact you in regards to that to get a better image for you to drop into the conversion for the email. But for the most part, all that contact information is just for our service representatives here so that we can contact you if there's any questions on anything that you've submitted. It does not show up in your email invitation. And I think I only have one more question here. It's can I use both Evite and web banners to send to my customers? Yes, this program is open. You can use the email invitations and the web banners. Both of these opportunities are available to you, and we fully encourage you to use them. And don't forget, they are free. These are complimentary on behalf of Urban Expositions. They are giving you the opportunity to utilize this portal to help promote yourself to the people that you need to promote to, so that they'll know where you are at the show. I think that's it. Whoops.
Okay.
One more is coming in, and and Joe, I think I just answered this. Is there a chargeback to my company for our guests that register using the free links? There's no chargeback.
No, none at all. No. If you had 10 people register or 1,000 people register, there's absolutely, there's absolutely no charge for that. Okay, we have another question that just came in. Let's see.
With regards to reports.
Do we provide analytics after the email is sent out? Yes, if you would like analytics after the email, this is if we deploy for you. Normally what I suggest is waiting, 3 to 5 days, because again, with everyone's travel schedule, we have to give them time to open it up. And so yes, we could send you the normal reports, how many were sent out, how many were open, how many were read, and how many individuals clicked. So yes, we can absolutely do that for you.
And that looks like it's it.
Yeah, that's it for now. So but that would be on request. We just don't do that for everyone we deploy. So again, if we do deploy on your behalf, and that's something that you would like us to do for you, we will be more than happy to to share that with you. Okay, what we're looking at here, once you place your order for your email invitation, you're going to receive an email. It's going to look exactly like this right here. And this link here, this is where you would click this link, and when you do, you're going to be able to view your email. At that time, if you see anything you would like changed, you don't have to resubmit any orders. Just if it's a simple copy change, give us a call on the our telephone number. It's right on the ordering site. We'll be happy to, in most cases, make the change right on the phone for you. And we'll just do a quick upload to the HTML, and we'll ask you to refresh your page, and you should see the change. When you're reviewing it, if there's a lot of changes, again, you don't have to re-enter anything. You could just simply maybe type a short sentence or two. Please remove paragraph 1, replace with the paragraph below, or please remove image 1 and replace with the attached image. We'll be happy to do that for you, and then we will send you a link to review. Now, if we are not going to deploy for you, let's say you use Constant Contact or MailChimp, or you have your own proprietary email system, that's not a problem. We will send you, as I explained right here, you're going to get an email. When you click on this link, your email will open up. At that point, you can extract your HTML code, and you could then drop it into your template. The only thing I strongly suggest is when using another template, whether it's MailChimp, Constant Contact, or there's so many other proprietary services out there, is to send it to some colleagues in your office, and please be sure to check the registration link and maybe your website link to make sure everything is working. Sometimes we will receive a call from an exhibitor, and they're saying that they used an outside service and their links aren't working. Unfortunately, that's probably the only thing that we are unable to help you with. So you would have to reach out to your supplier. So it does work. It's just plain HTML code. But sometimes, these other vendors, they put some special coding in their templates, and it does break the link, so please do be careful, particularly to make sure that the registration links and there's no charge all the way through. If you are having problems extracting your HTML code, whoever manages or works on email deployments for your company, they will know how to do it. But just in case the person's out or they don't know how to do it, give us a call. We will provide the code for you in a text document very much like this. You would just simply highlight it, copy it, and then drop it right into your template, and everything is good. Okay. At this point, I do not see any other questions, but I do want to just go back to our front page here. And again, just, this is an Exhibitor, magazine. 91% of exhibiting companies who use pre-show invitations, are reporting phenomenal efforts, or much better efforts than, and exceeding their expectations. So, really, there you have it. And, use this program early, use it often. As we've talked about, you can use you can use all 3 of the web banners. You can use multiple email templates. You could do multiple deployments. Even if you wanted to change lists, maybe you have a lot of products and services. At that point, you could send 2 or 3 emails. And again, this whole program is absolutely free. There is absolutely no charge for this, no hidden cost. And as one exhibitor had asked, is there any charges for those that sign up? No, your guests are saving the $65, and you are not being charged for that $65 or any portion of that.
As one last comment that came through, if anyone is interested in purchasing a contact list, but they're having trouble going through their representative, we have one person here who has a situation like that. What we will do on this end, after this is over with, we'll put you in touch with someone that you can talk to. So just send us an email. Obviously, I think we've got the email and contact of this individual, but you've got on the order form there, you've got our email. If you're having trouble, just send us a quick email, and we'll get your email over to someone at Show Management that can help you out as far as the purchase of a list.
Exactly. As Kat said, any problems at all, by all means, we're here to assist you in any way. One thing I didn't mention is our customer service. We man the phones from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, if you don't get us via phone, just send us a quick email to the orders at urbanexpoinvitation.com, and someone will, definitely respond within half an hour. You're not going to be waiting for a day or 24 hours or 12 hours. And also, any orders that are placed are fulfilled that day. So if you were to place an order for 3 web banners and an email at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, that would be processed that very day. So if you do place an order and you don't receive something, by all means, reach out to us, give us a call. We do process orders every day. Again, from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. we're processing orders. So that means something went astray with the email. Maybe it went into your spam, possibly it went into a junk folder. We have seen that happen sometimes, particularly with the web banners, because there is attachments, and sometimes what we'll do is we'll speak with the exhibitor. They'll give us another email address, we send it off, and they receive it immediately. So we process orders the very same day that they're received, and if you don't receive it, please just reach out to us.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, I don't see any other no other questions. So again, on behalf of Urban Expo and the Western Food Services and Hospitality Expo, have a wonderful show. We're about 2 months out, so there's plenty of time to use this site and get your orders in. And once again, any questions at all, please feel free to to give us a call. And if we can't help you, we will put you in contact with the right person in show management that can. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of the day and a great show. Thank you.